What's going on, traders? Thanks for checking out this video. As your friendly reminder, I am not a professional. I am not a financial advisor. Everything I share in this video is for education and informational purposes only. Understand that trading does involve risk, and risk does mean potential loss, so please be safe when participating in these markets. So today's price action study was recorded on the minute time frame. You can see the executions up here, and I will be playing that recording here very shortly, but I wanted to give you guys a more broad expectation as to what we were looking for. So I'm going to do that here on the 15-minute for you guys. So you can see yesterday during pre-New York, we traded lower. We had this beautiful distribution happen that went ahead and trended the market higher. Now, what happened when we trended higher? We left this area of imbalance, and we had a last down candle to go ahead and focus ourselves on. So last night during Asian session, right, what were we able to do? Play off, trade through this imbalance, play off the last down candle. Through London, we traded higher. So we want to see the same exact thing, right? We want to see this continued bullish bias happen this morning in New York session. Well, just like we had here, we have the same thing here. Early New York, we left this area of imbalance that we wanted to see price get traded into. We had this last down candle. So this is where we want to find any of our entries from this morning. And as you can see, we had a beautiful down to up move. And then I'm going to play now the recording that I took this trade here this morning. So here we are on the 1 minute chart. It's about 9:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you watch yesterday's stock index video, I talked about the importance of this 9:30 to 9:45 a.m. time. So right here, I'm pointing out the volume that started at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Now again, 9:30 is when the stock index is technically open. You're going to see a lot of volatility for the first 15 minutes, and then you want to go ahead and see that trade or trend that you want to go ahead and participate in. So as you can see, before that 9:30 a.m. candle, a lot of things were very slow. I'm pointing out the high side imbalance right there, last up candle to down move, imbalance in that down candle. Over here, we have another imbalance to the downside with a last down candle that had yet to be played. So that was going to be my main focus for this trade, right? Stop up underneath the lows. Again, very small scale size trade here. Now, as you can see, entry was around 31,520. Stop loss at 31,511. So risking about 9 to 10 points to go ahead and take the market higher. I just pointed out a high side first TP at 31,571, which is the 50% of that last up candle. Then overall, we could make our way up to the top. So just waiting for the right time to execute. Now, again, I'm not perfect. I did execute this one a little bit early. You're going to see price jump here in the next 20 seconds or so down towards that entry price. So I entered at about 942, 943, but there even was a better entry at 947. So there's that jump in price. I happen to look at my screen. We go ahead and execute the buy position there. Now, even with the market equaling out exactly where that stop loss was, because of this fast rejection that we saw coming out of it, I was really pretty confident in this. Now, again, this right here is in 2 times speed. Little other parts of the video are in 4 times speed. I did slow it down a little bit more than the one that I posted on Tuesday for you guys. But again, just showing the overall volume that comes into the markets between 9:30 and 9:45 and how you could position yourself. So again, here's that buy position, right? Risking about 15 points, and first TP is actually a perfect 3-to-1 ratio of 45 points. Now, again, I speed this one up a little bit. We're just waiting, right? We're just going to wait to see if we're going to see that beautiful price action. We saw that last down candle trade into our imbalance through our entry. We're now seeing rejection in shown sides of bullishness, trading back up towards the last area of resistance. So now we pretty much just wait. And like I said, it's about 946 right here, and at the 947 candle, and right here, so as you guys can see, boom, that would have been your beautiful perfect entry between your first 15 and last 15, right? It came down and hit 31,520 again right there at 947. So that would have been an even better entry than the one I took a couple minutes prior, but either way, was able to position myself inside of the market. Because think about it, that first entry, that could have went below the stop that I had over to the left. And then, maybe I would have changed my bias a little bit. But either way, it was looking really clean. We're going to continue to make higher lows inside of this market. And again, for the purpose of recording trades on TradingView for you guys, It's kind of hard to do it on a 5 minute, 15-minute, hour chart because then I would literally have to record for hours on time to be able to get to a take profit. So what's happening here on the minute chart is the same thing that happens on the 15-minute, same thing that happens on the hour, right? Remember, I referenced at the beginning of this video the 15-minute down candle. That's what we just played into. So you could take that entry off the 15-minute down candle if you want and hold for a longer term. But for the purpose of showing you guys the institutional order flow, I have to do this on smaller time frames. So as you can see, we're playing really beautifully. Again, on a minute time frame, it may seem more as consolidation, but like I said, we're continuing to pull down, make those last runs down before we go ahead and trade higher. So now it's about 9:52 a.m. Obviously floating in some good profit here. Just waiting for that 3-to-1 to be met right there at 31,571. And, other than that, I really hope this is helping out, especially yesterday. I didn't go too in depth, on the stock index video. So I wanted to give you guys a nice live price action trade idea today. So we are getting close to that last up candle. And we're pretty much just going to wait to see how everything goes here. Now, again, I haven't moved my stop loss because, number one, we haven't reached target point 1. And number 2, we could still come trade down into whatever last down candles that are here. And that's exactly what happens. So I'm pointing out 31,600 to the top. Love the whole levels going on there. So I'm going to throw a check mark here because look how beautifully, right, we come down, trade into that last down candle. And now all you want to see is just that continued bullish bias. We keep having engulfing bullish candles after these last runs down. And, again, it does take some risk, 10, 15 points, whatever it may be. Again, are you always going to win? Absolutely not. I just so happened to, for the trades that I showed you guys this week, kind of went 2 for 2 on it, but that definitely isn't happening all the time. I'll actually take a screenshot of my MetaTrader 4 and flash it up here. I actually squeezed myself out of the trade twice before I was able to take it up to TP2. So again, I'm not perfect, but focus on the institutional order flow here, right? It's not about the money. It's about showing you guys the actual technicals going on it. So here we go. Just traded through TP1, so took half profits. Market traded up a little bit higher, but either way, we was able to secure some profits. Now we're going to go ahead and move our stop up underneath that last wick to the downside. So see now how we, 1, took half our profits, 2, we are risk-free. So even if the market were to trade back down towards entry, we could not take a loss. Now, again, this was about a 20-minute trade. You know what I mean? We got over a 3-to-1. I didn't pull the risk to reward up, so I'm not sure what it was up to 31,600. But, 3-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1 within 20 minutes is definitely something that I like to see during a New York session, especially when trading the stock indexes. As you see here, there we go, trading right into the imbalance. What are we going to do? Pretty much close everything but a tenth of the position. Boom. And you guys are going to see, nice rejection off of that imbalance, not because I sold, but because that is where the institutional order flow on the smaller time frame is panning out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it wasn't too fast paced. If it's ever too fast paced, just play the video and maybe like half speed. I know I may be talking a little bit slower there, but again, it might help you guys out. But either way, very beautiful price action study here. I believe just really clean, happened in 20 minutes is exactly what I want to see when I do the 1-minute recordings for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the live price action studies. I've literally posted 6 videos in a row this week, so I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And I look forward to going back at it with you guys next week, opening up a discussion and doing some live Zooms if you are part of the Telegram channel. So appreciate you guys. Smash that like button so other people can see this video, and have a safe and great weekend.